Hi everyone. I got the VC box for my husband and he ended up loving it. Honestly, we both did. We like it so much that I actually became an affiliate. If you already have internet, the VC box makes it easy to watch tons of live channels, movies, shows, and sports without monthly cable bills. It's simple to set up, streams in HD, and has been a great way for us to cut our TV costs. If you want to check it out, my link is below. Hi everyone. We're going to make a bracelet out of this. I thought it would be pretty. But let's get started. I'm behind today. I was going to do this video yesterday, and I had so much I had to do that. I had so many appointments yesterday. I just absolutely could not get it done. And then once I got home, I was wiped out. That's why your video's late, because I really got behind. And I had work to catch up, and then I got caught up a little bit, and then I got behind again. I had so many appointments yesterday that I was in another town for like 6 hours. So we're going to go ahead and put this one on like this. Oh, I cut it. And this is square wire. I think it's 22 gauge square wire because I have very little silver left. I ordered some the other day, and what they said was nickel silver was stainless steel, and there was no working with it. Not for what I do, anyway. We're going to put, and this is red jade. And let's see. It's dyed red jade, but it's red jade. And that's 6 millimeter. Probably 2 or 3 that way. 3. And I didn't check all my beads to make sure that they go through. Might have to find another bead. There. Yeah, these are not my favorite pliers, but they'll work in a pinch. Till I can figure out if somebody borrowed them. And that is entirely possible, because I saw my husband doing something over here, but I thought he was using my cutters. Alright, and this has a front and back, I think. No, that one don't, but the clasp does. So that won't matter. I threw it in the floor, we won't have it. So, how is everybody? I haven't got much done this week. I was so busy that with everything else that I'm so behind. I'll leave that thing of beads over there. Trying to get an Etsy page started. I've got it started, I just don't, there's nothing up there yet, so there's no point in posting a link till I get things figured out what I want to put up. Thought maybe I'd put up some jewelry and different things. We'll see. Yeah, all the trees are starting to bud out and look pretty here. We're coming up on Easter. Usually we have a cold snap around that time. So I hope it doesn't, because they kill all the apples and stuff. Well, not kill them, but it'll freeze all the blooms, and then you won't have as many apples and pears and fruit. So hopefully we get through that this year and not have a bad freeze, because my apple tree is in full bloom. I mean, it's pretty. It's just a little wild apple. I mean, I guess it was a good apple whenever whoever owned the house before us planted it. But it's not like you'd buy in a store. They're apples about that big. Yeah. Get some, let's see, about the size of a lemon maybe. A small lemon. Or a lime. That's probably more the size. Is lime size. And then we've got the pears that stay hard. I think you have to wrap them in newspaper. They're hard as a rock whenever they're like cannon pears, I guess. And I've got blueberries out there. I've got three bushes of blueberries. When we first bought the place here, I'm like, I want to have everything that we plant. I want it to be something that produces some kind of food. So we planted a pecan tree, and it has not had one pecan on it yet. I don't know. I think it needs a mate, and I don't have one for it. And I guess none of our neighbors do, or it would get pollen from somewhere else. So I about need to plant another pecan tree if I want pecans. Well, I'm going to have to hold that with pliers. And my husband went fishing the other day, and he said I just caught little stuff that wasn't big enough to mess with. He let them go. I'd like to have some crappie and some white bass. Those are really good to eat. But I don't know if he's missed the run this year, because they run like in March and April, depending on the water temperature. My son's up today, and he's helping them do some projects around the house, so trying to get this done while they're outside. See if I can hold it with these. I need to buy me another pair of these pliers. I've got 2 pair, but 1 pair, the ends are burnt on it, so they don't hold nothing very good. I spent a little time in the torch too long to melt. They melted. All we're doing is wrapping around the round nose and then getting this tight to the wire. Use this one. My hand's gone numb. It went numb the other day. I've got a pinched nerve somewhere, and I don't like it. We'll have to get the TENS device and put on it, and because whenever he was checking me, he said, "Yeah, you've got a pinched nerve there." It showed up on one of the things that they did. So, as long as that's all that's wrong with me, I can deal with that. If it wasn't so much to carry to take y'all outside, I'd take y'all outside. And we'd go out on the porch and do it. Make jewelry. I have too much to move. Because it's a pretty day outside. Oh, and I've got a question for you. Which would you prefer, mulch or pine needles? I saw a place, I think it was a doctor's office, that had pine needles under their bushes, and it was probably 6 inches deep of pine needles. And it looked pretty. I guess you'd have to put the fabric underneath it. But it looked fluffy and pretty, and I don't know if there's a reason why not to do it. But I like the look of that. So what do y'all do if you do that? Do you put mulch down, or do you like pine needles? And I like the look of the rock, but then every so often you have to take that out and get the dirt out from around it that has gathered there, because stuff will start growing up in it. And I don't want to use Roundup. Because I might kill my other plants, and I don't want to kill them. I remember whenever I was young, my sister had planted her little flower garden in the back, and she was in her teens, and it was at my grandmother's house, and she had planted some flowers, and she went out there and rounded up around them instead of weeding them, and pretty much killed everything. I think she did kill all her flowers, I'm not sure. I have a feeling this bracelet is too long. We'll see. If it is, we'll just do odd numbers, or odd. We'll take this one off. I'm going to go ahead and get down there. If I can. There it went. Just had a little catch in it. Sometimes you go one way and it won't work, but you go the other way and it will. That looks awful long. But we'll see. I'm not going to commit to this. We might just take it down one and go ahead and open that up and slide this on. Let's see if this will work before we commit to this. I got that little cone here. It's not as round as it used to be, but it still works. I have a feeling this is an 8-inch bracelet. Well, it's supposed to slide right over and go in. I like it. Yeah, this bracelet's big. That's an 8-inch bracelet. I think I'm going to have to take that link out. Alright. We'll see what we can do with it. Alright, that's 8 inches. We need to... Let's see what I can do here. Straighten it back out a little bit and get these beads off. I want that one off it, especially. And it ain't gonna come off. That's the one with the catch in it that was there. Right there it went. Now, what we'll do. Let's do this at the end. What do you think? We'll see. I don't know if this will work or not. What I should have done was alternate this with these. That will about give us where we need to be. What do you think? Should I do that? Or should I just do one of these with one of these and one of these? That's too big. I don't know. If I had a smaller clasp. But I already put that clasp on. I think I'm going to do this. It is one different bead, but at least it's the same color. Or close. That's what we'll do. I've got to get that. So this one probably be a 7.5 inch bracelet. Where'd it go? And I might make something else to tie this together as a set. Y'all remember I planted those orange trees last year. And I'm in zone 7B to maybe 8. Just depends on the winter is really what it is. But they've had Christmas lights and fabric row cover over them ever since the first frost. And I think they're still alive. I think that I managed to get them all the way through winter. And I'm going to have to buy me some more of that row cover and make a bigger sack for them so that they can be safe next winter. Let's see how big this is. I think we've got it. Oops. Let's see how big this is. I think we've got it. If not, it's a little big. Well, it's about 7 3/4. Yeah. So if it needed to be smaller, I'd have to take the blue bead out. go. There's her. It's chalk turquoise, I think. It's reconstituted. They put it, I guess they grind it up and put it back together. I don't know how they do it, but that's my understanding. And dyed red jade. And y'all, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking out to the end. I am so sorry this one's late, but I've had so many appointments this week that I just didn't have time. And I'm going to try to get some more videos made tomorrow and see if I can get a little bit ahead. If I could get ahead each week, then I think that the majority of my appointments are over. So yeah, and I became an affiliate, and I'm going to run the ad somewhere in this video, I guess at the beginning. But and we really do like that box. It's got everything that we wanted. So if you get a chance, check it out. I've got children's books below. I've got 2 more finished, but I don't have them up yet. Well, I've got the artwork done and the words done, and I haven't put them together yet. And I have my t-shirts on TeePublic and Redbubble and a lot of other stuff down there. I have a blog, and I've been busy. I have a Facebook page that I'm trying to post to, but I've missed this week. I'm telling you, I have been busy this week, so I'll try to get caught up on everything. Doesn't take me long to do those. It takes longer to make the video. Well, it takes longer to edit the videos than anything. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking out to the end. Like and subscribe if you can. Hype the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care out there. Bye-bye.